Warning: the following show features foul language and crappy opinions said either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. Accordingly, the Riff Report and the producers must insist that no one attempt to repeat any vocabulary or shoot any malort featured on the show. Welcome to the Riff Report After Hours, the skankiest corner of the internet. Hey man, let's have a drink. And to all of you out there, let's all have a drink. This is After Hours, all right? Let's dink it, let's sink it. Let's get a little loosey-goosey, you know what I'm saying?
Let's loosen up.
Jesus. That wasn't even Shore Lord, and that one hit me like it. Oh, man. All right. It's Ryan's week to pick what the hell we're doing. So let's see what he has in store for us. Ryan, take it away. What's going on tonight, dude?
All right. What we're doing, we're bringing back something that we've done in the past.
Yeah.
We're doing a thing we like to call overrated, underrated. And tonight, in honor of Tyler going to Ska the Lot this summer, we're doing a ska edition.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna see what Tyler thinks about this list of ska bands that I put together, which I
Hell
know
yeah.
he likes all of. So we're gonna find out what you really think, dude. Tell us whether you think they're good enough to continue to listen to and to listen to more of, or if they're not all they're hyped up to be.
Right.
Maybe throw them on a playlist, but they're not in your regular rotation. Or maybe you think that they're appropriately rated. Maybe they get the credit they deserve and nothing more. And
The
nothing
scales are
less.
balanced as all things should be.
Yep.
Maybe.
Nice Thanos reference.
Thanks.
Yep. So let's fucking get started, Tyler.
Let's fucking do it. I'm excited, dude. I love this.
I love
this whole idea.
I got my yeah. I know that ska is something that you're super into. I also like
so near and dear to my
ska.
heart.
I have to be in a specific mood for it, but when I am, I go hard.
I can tell that anytime you get around me, dude, we can throw down on some ska because I feel like now, or at least recently, you've been not necessarily living vicariously through me, but hey, just because of my chipper attitude and can do, like, just sunshine of a personality, I think you're like, fuck yeah, ska, dude. I'm not saying that I'm the cause for it, but like, I can definitely get that ball rolling a little bit easier. You know what I mean?
You bring a ray of sunshine into any room you walk into, Tyler.
Thank you. That's all I needed to hear. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, the first one that I have to get your understanding of is a heavy hitter, and that is Rancid.
Dog. Underrated. Honestly, I could say just like appropriately rated, but no. I'm sitting here live on the Riff Report telling all of y'all we need more Rancid. All right, y'all need to listen to more Rancid. You probably listen to Rancid enough, but it's still not enough. You need more of them.
Yeah.
I'm so sad that I've only been able to. This was so easy. Come on, you picked such an easy fucking thing for me, dude. No, but I'm glad we're starting off with this because Rancid is like the band of all time. Like,
yeah,
like I got it. Okay, so as we probably discovered through the episodes, I got a lot of music inspiration from the Tony Hawk games. Like, they had such solid soundtracks. You know, I loved playing them. And this was a band that showed up on one of those playlists. I think it was for Underground 1, because those were the main two, Underground 1 and 2 that I played. I got a little bit of like 3 and 4, but not much of the first two. But Fall Back Down was on the first Underground, and just hearing that song, skating around fucking New Jersey and
Yep.
going to like wherever else. I don't remember all the levels now, but just skating around, like it's the perfect song. Like it's got that nice kind of California feel, like warm weather, but like the lyrical
Yep.
content makes you understand that like Tim Armstrong was going through some shit.
Yeah.
And just literally every dude. So 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I want to say it was 3 years ago, I got to see Rancid for the first time live, and just to see, like, they didn't have a big crowd. They were on one of the main stages because they've been around forever. They're kind of a mainstay in the like ska third wave, kind of field genre.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Just to see the energy of the people that were there, and most of the people that were there in that crowd that knew the music were like 40 plus, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To see a bunch of old folks skanking around, kicking up dirt, wearing some cut off jean shorts. They got a bandana in their pocket, you know what I mean? The tattoos, like the beer in their hand, and just all of us like connecting was the coolest fucking feeling. So I love these guys, and I'll, dude, I'll never turn my back on Rancid. Rancid defines who I am as a person. Pick it up. Yeah, I love these guys. So I'm gonna give you an honest answer, and I'm gonna say they're appropriately rated. They get, granted, they're not getting like airtime on the radio, but anytime I throw on a ska or like kind of, you know what I mean, like a ska or like semi sort of punk playlist,
Yeah.
Rancid's showing up, and that makes me so happy. Like more than enough. I'm getting Time Bomb, I'm getting Maxwell
Yep.
Murder, I'm getting Fall Back
Hell yeah.
Down, Journey to the End of East Bay, which was a song I crowd surfed to, and that just lives in my heart, in a special place in my heart. I love these guys. And it feels like enough people love them too. So Rancid, they get the credit they deserve. I think they should get a little bit more, but that's fine. I think they're appropriately rated.
I can agree with you. I
Oh yeah,
fucking love Rancid too.
yeah.
I saw Rancid, Pennywise, and Alkaline Trio back to back to back at a festival.
Be
And
still my beating heart, dude. That sounds like such a
dude,
great lineup.
it
Jesus.
was the most fun energy.
Oh yeah,
It was awesome.
I wholeheartedly believe
Um,
that.
yeah, killer. These guys are a little more on the, I'd call them ska punk, maybe closer to punk, because they're not
Yeah,
really incorporating horns. But
right.
they've got the vibes.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
we'll your honorary ska band.
yeah.
Sorry if you don't want to be labeled that, but that's just the way it is.
Right.
All right. Next band we got is probably a contentious one. I'm not sure what you're gonna think here, but I'm throwing the OGs Sublime.
I was thinking about this earlier, and it took me a little while. I'm pretty sure I had to apologize to Kat a little bit because this is one of her favorite bands. Um, Now I'm gonna give you two answers. I'm gonna tell you back in the day with Brandon,
Yeah.
underrated. More
That's what we're
punk,
that's what
with
we're
the
talking
fucking
about. We're not talking about
okay.
revival Sublime.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to bring them up because they still exist. So I'm gonna talk about that
It's
anyways.
true.
But
Yeah.
if we're going OG, like Bad Fish, July 14th, 1994, Santeria. Okay, I'm gonna skip Santeria. I'm gonna take that out of the list that I just talked about because that's a little bit different. But I actually have a Sublime cassette, and I'm pretty sure it's "Ja Won't Pay the Bills." Yeah, pretty sure that's what it is. Um, you know, at the time, very contentious. Didn't get a lot of radio playtime. But built a following. You know what I mean? So at that time, underrated. You know what I mean? They were just a bunch of like what normies would say, drug addicts. You know, they don't
Yep.
care.
Hippies.
They whatever hippie, like all that. You know what I mean? They don't care about anything. Like they're just living, you know, a nomadic lifestyle. You know, whatever. Underrated. Great fucking band for when they came out. I'm gonna go ahead and flip. I don't want to hear about Sublime
Yeah.
anymore.
Me neither.
Just in general, like I love their music. I love the legacy that was formed. I'm gonna tell you this: I loved Sublime with Rome. I think that was a good transition, but they should have changed their name. I think that they're only doing this now because, for one thing, his son, I forgot his name, can sing, can keep the energy, whatever. I also think it has to do with licensing and royalties. If they were to make a new band name, they couldn't play the same songs without having to pay out the ass to the original recording companies. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which is
Right.
fine. You guys put in a lot of work, but all these videos I see of Brandon's son literally copying the flow, the energy, the way shows are set up where there's a dog on the fucking stage. Um, I gotta find his name so I can fucking start
Kind of
talking
feeding
shit properly. Yeah.
kind of just feeding
Yeah.
into
The
just
nostalgia
like
factor, you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's
it's like a money grab from nostalgia.
exactly, you know, and that in the terms of Sublime, I think sucks because they were never like that. Like they were anti-establishment, like kind of like a free
Right.
love sort of thing. Like, you know,
Yeah,
smoke some weed, do some
it's like they
mushrooms,
went
like just
corporate.
right, exactly. You know what I mean?
It's
Um,
corporate Sublime.
Exactly. Let's find it. Oh, Jacob is his name. Jacob Noel. I'm happy that he has an avenue to kind of reconnect with his dad. So, I'm talking shit, but I'm not trying to like discredit the legacy, but I think now you should just play with these guys, make a new band, write your own fucking music and just, you know what
Yeah.
I mean, move on. Like kind of. You know what I mean? Celebrate your dad's legacy, but through your own avenue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, that's what I so right now in 2026, overrated. That's how I'm judging that
Yeah.
one.
I agree with you 100%. I would go there as an overall. But yeah, dude, 40 ounces to freedom and the self-titled are two
Yeah,
amazing fucking albums.
right. Yeah,
Um,
doing
s-
time, one of the best songs ever. I love it so much.
yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, how would you know to smoke 2 joints in the morning
And smoke two
if
joints at
Sublime
night.
didn't tell you? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Come on. And hey, that's the
I
best
didn't
advice
know.
I've ever heard. Go
Yeah,
to
dude. I
college,
didn't
bad advice. Get a
smoke two
corporate
joints in the
job,
morning.
bad advice. Smoke 2 joints in the morning, good advice. And
Good
then smoke 2
advice.
joints at night, great advice. Great record. It's awesome. Yeah.
uh, fucking hell yeah. Well, I agree with you wholeheartedly. This
Yeah.
one, I'm interested to hear your take. How do you feel about Less Than Jake?
I feel like out of the I'm going to say this, but I'm going to corroborate your list real quick. Um I'm going to be honest with you, I think these guys are the most corporate out of this entire list. They do ska, pop punk, kind of like a general run of it. Like they have the vibe of, but I don't think they do it the best, you know. But they're
Yeah.
also probably some of the most popular out of the list. Now, definitely there's
It
more that have a little bit more airtime, but I
yeah.
think among the normal crowd, if I were to
It's
list
accessible.
it's acceptable, exactly. If I were to list off fucking Mustard, if I were to list off another band, you know what I mean, between Les and
Yeah.
Jake, I guess I can. Anyways, um, yeah, people would be like, "Oh, Les and Jake, yeah, I know those guys. All my best friends are metalheads. The Science of Selling Yourself Short. Like these are rest of my literally they're top History of a Boring Town. Like everybody knows those songs. And that's
Yeah.
cool. I'm glad they got that um that exposure. That's super cool. One of my favorite albums of all time is Anthem. Um so I'll never sell them short.
Yeah.
But I'll definitely say that they're a little overrated. You know what I mean? If we're going into the ska, into the punk, into the ska punk, reggaeton sort of stuff, they have got this down to a science and they're overselling themselves. But they're cool guys and I will not discredit their talent and their exposure and the fact that they were able to get into such a large, kind of crowd size. You know what I mean? They're the most corporate.
Yeah.
And for that aspect, I'm going to give them overrated. Feel like there are other
Damn.
bands that deserve a little
I
more credit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I no, I wholeheartedly agree. Um, yeah, I mean, they do come up in conversation when ska gets brought up a lot, and it's just oversaturation. I do
Right.
have to say, I mean, they're classics. They went on skate film so nicely,
Yeah.
which is, how
That's what
I
I'm
got
saying.
into
Don't
it.
count them out. But like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
It's like,
Fucking
you know what it reminds me of? It's like beach resort music. Like you're at a beach bar
yeah,
at like some resort, and it's just happy, like poppy, like
exactly.
here's
Oh,
all
you've
these
heard all
different
these songs
instruments.
before on the radio. You're not gonna bitch about our fucking music. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. They're nice and clean. They're not getting any politics in. They're not getting fucking angry about shit. And I mean, I'm sure there's
Yeah.
songs where they do, but like they present it in such a way
Right.
that it's too fucking happy. And ska is kind of that way. Like I've never been
It's
mad listening to
upbeat.
ska in my life, but it's upbeat. You know what I
Ah,
mean? It's what?
when we when we get to one of the future bands, I will explain how I've gotten mad listening to ska.
Okay. All right.
But
Sick. But
less
yeah,
less
for
less than
now,
Jake is not it.
they're not. Yeah, and they are overrated. I'll say that.
Bam.
Give some
All right,
time to some
next
other
up.
ska punk. Yep.
Yeah. Next up, I got Operation Ivy.
All right. So I'm not gonna say this is a repeat, but this was a band fronted by Tim Armstrong, who we just talked about in Rancid. I believe
Yeah.
also the bassist or the guitarist who's in Rancid now. Um, yeah, let me see. So I mean they've got like similar vibes, but Operation Ivy had a little bit more of that reggaeton that I'm looking for in ska, you know.
Yep.
Um, so these guys are a little bit more fair. Now they only had one album
Yep.
released, and then that was
Which
it.
is a
And that makes me
banger of an album.
so fucking sad. It really is. Sound system, when that comes on, dude, you know I'm fucking skanking to that shit. I don't care where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm at the grocery store. I'm at work.
Yep.
Dog, I'm in the bathroom. I'm hitting that two step. And I'm hitting it
Yep.
hard. All right. I will always give it up for fucking Operation Ivy. Um Now I will say in most ska, punk, reggae, third wave, whatever circles, Operation is always coming up in conversation. If you're looking for the best, you're looking at these guys. But I am not going to give them
Yep.
an overrated because we weren't able to get any more. And you don't really hear about them in normal conversation. I feel like you'd hear about Rancid more than you would about Operation Ivy unless you're
True.
talking to people like us, you know what I mean? Then like these are the guys who kind of started the new wave, you know what I mean? Brought it back
Right.
in. So I'm
Right.
gonna give them appropriately rated. I love them so much. They encapsulate the sound so fucking perfectly. Um, and we only got a little bit of the exposure of them over these years. I mean, this came out in what, fucking 1987 or something? 1989 is when this album came
Yeah.
out. So, we've had enough time to listen to them, and I'm sure people would be like, "Oh yeah, I know this song," but yeah, I got to give it to them. They're OGs. You got to give them credit.
Yeah.
They're appropriately rated. They deserve it for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with the appropriately rated. I maybe would have picked underrated just because they're not like really like a household name like Rancid is. But
Right.
um but I agree with you.
I think the
I
right
like
people
it.
know about Operation Ivy, and I want to keep that kind of close to us. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, I
All
got
right.
take
I
warning
I, I
on
dig
right
it.
now, dude. Dude, I got a
Yeah.
surfboard. I'm on the
Yep.
beach. Hey, we got a
Yep.
fucking the top off the Jeep. You know what I mean?
You got a
We're hanging out. We're smoking
fatty.
some weed. Yeah,
Yep.
dude.
You got a
Exactly.
fatty.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Maybe a little fire on the beach. I like it.
Exactly. Got a case of Natty Lights, bro. Yeah, we're living large.
Well, next up, I am interested to hear your opinion here. We got No Doubt.
No Doubt is overrated. I don't have to take a lot of time to think
Yeah,
about it. They're great, don't get me wrong, but one thing, I'm mad at Gwen Stefani because
yeah,
she's honestly Republican as fuck, and that
yep,
sucks.
yep.
Um, they've had great
I mean,
music over
she's
the
married
years.
to a fucking country singer.
Makes no sense. Looks
No,
like they just had a recent album in 2024, The Set List. What the fuck is this?
uh,
I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm
uh,
fine. I
I'm
wanna
not.
I wanna remember
Uh,
them fondly.
I'm not seeing
Um,
that. The last album I got on here is 2012.
a
Push
push
and
and shove.
shove.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is I don't know if these are like covers or what. Simple Kind of Life, Happy Now, Just a Girl. Yeah, I think this is like covers and previous tracks that they put out. So maybe on a
yeah,
tour or something, a compilation album. Um, but yeah,
yeah.
was it the 1992? No, fucking album, Tragic Kingdom.
Tragic Kingdom is a great album.
Yeah, 19. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, Just a Girl, Happy Now. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's just because like, and I'm not saying she was like the original chick vocalist, because hey, through time and space, there's been many a chick vocalist, but I feel like she got pretty fucking popular. Um,
Yeah,
she's a talented artist, but I don't know. I'm not as excited about No Doubt anymore as maybe I used to be. These are
yeah.
I feel like the second most corporate band that you've
Oh,
listed on here. I think they
I'd
get a
say the
little bit of
most
too much
corporate.
air. Oh, okay, all right, that's fair. I'll give you that. Less than Jake, you know what I mean. I could definitely find. I could go out and be like, hey, this song, and they'll be like, I don't know who that is. I'll be like, all right, that's Less than Jake. But if I go No Doubt, they're like, oh, dude, I
Yeah.
love Just a Girl. Like, of
Yeah,
course you do.
if you pop out Just a Girl, everybody fucking knows that shit.
Exactly.
Well, also,
Um,
No Doubt
yeah.
kinda took that, like, shitty turn in, like, 2000,
Hmm.
and then in 2001, they came out with the album Rocksteady, and that one had that stupid song, Hey Baby, which is like a straight pop song. It is ass. Straight ass.
Oh,
So
yeah. This is
they've
like Gwen
been
Stefani solo shit. Like,
yeah. Yeah,
what the
they've
fuck?
been sold out and overrated for
Oh yeah.
since 1995.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I'm listening to Return of Saturn right now, and it's
Uh,
more
it's
90s alt
morphing into
rock.
that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that radio friendly, radio rock kind of, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
she was
definitely
straight going
overrated.
for the
Yeah.
she had Republican tendencies and went for the money, dude.
Exactly, right.
Drag the rest of the band down with her.
Tell me about it, right? Yeah, overrated as fuck, honestly. I could
Hell
not
yeah.
if they could have stopped releasing albums after 2000, the world would
Yeah.
have been fine. In fact, maybe the fact that they continued releasing records after Return of Saturn, which could have
Yeah.
been like a decent enough end. Like, it wasn't the best, it wasn't the same, but you know
Yeah.
what I mean? It was fine.
Right.
I think the reason the world is so fucked up is because they continue to release albums.
Hey, you heard it here, dude.
Saying. A little fucked up, Gwen. Come on.
Yeah,
Way to
take
go.
that to The Voice, shove it up your ass.
Right. Exactly.
All right, next one. I'm interested to hear this one as well. We got Goldfinger, the staple Tony Hawk pro skater band.
The penultimate. Now, I want to sit here and say what I'm about to say. And I'm just gonna say it. I don't care what you think. I don't care that you broke your shoulder. I think Goldfinger's a little overrated. Now, I say that, and maybe I kick myself in the ass a little bit over this answer, but there's too perfect. You know what I mean? They've got their horns, they got their little kick going on. They've got the perfect two-step. You know, they're really good at what they do. And they're in fact going to be headlining Ska the Lot that I'll be seeing later in June,
Yep.
which is great. I'm glad
That's
they can bring
their
everybody together.
festival, right?
It's their fucking festival. It is theirs. They're headlining. It's them. But I don't know. Do I want to say overrated or are they appropriate related? Because we're judging ska bands, and this is the ska band of all time. Like, you
Is
can't
it?
not. I'm kind of thinking so, dude. Like, you know what? No. No, they're appropriately rated, but they are not the ska band of all time. They are not.
Okay.
They're up there.
Thank
They're
you.
in the top 3 for sure.
Okay, yeah. I'll accept that.
Top 5 at least. You know what I mean? There could be
from the sense of putting ska on the map. Not
exactly. When you're like, "Hey, who's
they're
your
not
favorite
the
ska
best.
band?" Or, "Hey, when I say ska, who do you think of?" These guys are going to come up for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I'm going to say they're appropriately related. They've got the great cover, 99 Red Balloons. They've got Superman. There's another fucking song that I used to listen to by them. Spokesman, dude. I don't want to be a spokesman.
Spokesman.
Exactly, dude.
Yep.
It's a dude. When I pop on my like fucking ska pop punk playlist, this song will come on, and it has several times in the last few weeks. Bro, when I'm shaking drinks, I'm bartending. This is when I get in my flow state, all right? I'm shaking and I'm fucking having a good time.
You could be skanking with 2 shakers.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And like I said,
You could
that's
start a
flow
thing,
state
dude.
fucking
It's
music right there. Exactly.
That's a Tyler bartender special.
That's what I'm saying. The fucking that Harvey Danger flagpole sitta. Shit. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, honestly, Fall Back Down. You know, this is the Tyler bar staple right now, dude. So I'm gonna give them appropriately related because I can't do that. I can't say they're overrated. Yeah, they're popular, they're great, they're perfect. They're awesome. I love them so much. So I'm putting appropriately rated. Appropriately rated. Fuck.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
All right. I'm happy that you caught yourself there because I was cracking up.
Hell yeah.
You said related like 3 times. It was awesome.
I did.
All right. Next, I have the mighty Boss Tones.
All right. These are top 5 guys as well. I'm going to say more punk than ska, but they have that horn section, and that's what puts them in the ska. But their music, I think out of everyone, besides Rancid and Operation Ivy, by extension, are the most kind of politically charged, the most, you know, like working class kind of heroes band. Like, they get it. They get the middle class. They get the guys who are working That's the thing. Like they're kind of oh shit. Well, there
I
goes
saw
my
that.
there goes that. I have shitty adhesive attached to those. But I'll never give up on the color decay. Anyways, they're the working class kind of punk ska. They're the guys who are working. I'm not gonna say trades, but like little heavier hitters. You know what I mean? They've got that rougher kind of Boston tone. Um, they're fucking solid band though. I love the Boss Tones. I had hold on, I gotta find the record because I'm a screenager and I need to have a visual in front of me. Let's face it. Nope. That wasn't it. Did I have Let's Face It? No. Question the Answers. That's the album I had on CD. One of
All
my
right.
favorite, honestly, one of my favorite fucking albums. Over Let's Face It, because the impression that I get, that's a really corporate song. It's been in a lot of movies and shit like that, and
Yeah.
it's a great song. Don't get me wrong. Um,
Yeah.
but let's see. Hell of a Hat. Standoff. Let's see. Yeah. Jump Through the Hoops. Great fucking album. Now back to Let's Face It. The Rascal King. The impression that I get. Fucking Let's Face It. Another drinking song is a great fucking song. A little bit slower. Um, but it kind of touches on a lot of things that I feel like we all kind of struggle with in I guess kind of the scene, you know. Drinking specifically. I feel like that's not necessarily an anti-drinking song, but it's just like, hey, you know what I mean? Let's go to the bar, sing a song that I've always sung before, and that's getting drunk.
Yeah.
And it makes you think for a second, you know what I mean? It kind of sucks, but it really does. It makes you think about things, and I love that about them.
Yeah.
Um, I got to give them appropriately really rated. I'm gonna say it that one time. It was sad to see them go. I feel like we talked about this earlier on in the Riff Report, but that's when they had announced that no more Boss Tones. They did their time, they did it well,
Retired.
and I can't put them on overrated. I mean, they're fucking popular. I know most people know of the Boss Tones when you think of that's another one of those when you think of ska, you think of the Boss Tones. But I got to give it to them. They deserve every accolade that they have gotten, will get. They're appropriately related. I'll put them right there.
Yeah.
Fuck.
uh
That Bacardi dude, it's
well
frying my brain. I'm sorry.
well, to kick things back to earlier when I
Yeah.
said there is one time when ska made me angry. I need you to go to the Boss Tones album, Ska Core, The Devil and More.
Okay.
And I need you to play the song Lights Out. Tell me that doesn't make you want to fucking mosh and hurt
Okay, but
people.
is that angry or is that just like fucking inspired, bro?
Ah, maybe. But it makes me
Yeah.
feel tough.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, that's an appropriate way to say it. You feel tough. You're not angry, you're
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
Uh yeah, they've had a couple songs like that on other albums. Fucking listen to Hell of
Uh
a Hat, dude. Kind of got the same feel.
my,
A little bit
I will
faster, a
check that.
little more, heavier
That
guitar. They're
was
fucking down picking most of the time, dude. Yeah, they're feeling heavy about something. They kind of slow it down though.
what album?
Yeah. It's from Question the Answers. It's the third song on the album.
Ah, gotcha.
It's got a little bit of both.
Another favorite of mine is what got me into the Boss Tones was from 1991, More Noise and Other Disturbances. I love that fucking album from start to finish. So
Oh
good.
yeah. Nice.
But yeah, I
Such a
can.
good
What did
one.
you
Yeah.
say? Did you say
Appropriate.
appropriately? Okay,
Yeah.
I can. I'll go with that because yeah, like you said, when you ask somebody about ska, if they know anything about it at all,
Yeah.
it's the Boss Tones.
Showing up.
So
And that's the impression that I get.
is the impression that I get.
Hell yeah.
All right. Next one. This one is a Michigan band. We got Mustard Plug.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna admit something. I haven't listened to a lot of Mustard Plug in my life. I love ska, but I haven't given these guys enough of a chance. I've heard more than enough of them, and I've got a friend actually, Allie. She's a huge Mustard Plug fan. I feel like anytime
Yeah.
they're nearby, she's going to their shows. Hell, if they've got a little bit of a distance, she's going to their shows. And I need to give these guys more of a chance, especially because of the fact that they're located so close. Grand
Yeah,
Rapids
dude.
natives,
Grand
dude.
Rapids.
They're an hour. That's what I'm saying. Even better, Um, but yeah, they've got that classic. I'm gonna say underrated. Just gonna give that answer out right now because just based on the fact that I don't know much about them and I do a lot of ska listening, I don't hear about them that often, and they've been around for a fucking while. So
Yeah.
I think they need some
I
more
s-
accolades, some more awareness.
I've seen them live.
Hell yeah.
I saw them at Bell's
Ooh.
in, man, I don't know, maybe 2014 or 15, maybe
Okay.
back in the day.
Right.
I didn't really know who they were except, somebody was like, "Hey, I'm going to the show. You want to go?" And I was like, at that
Yeah.
time, I was
I
single
guess.
dude
Yeah.
working at a bar. I was like, dude, I'll go out to a
Right.
show at a brewery.
Yeah.
Um,
Exactly.
so yeah, but yeah, these guys are fucking awesome. Just go to their compilation album, Masterpieces. That's everything you need to know.
Okay.
The first song, Beer, is great. Mr. Smiley, great song.
Oh man, that brings you back, huh?
Mr. Smiley, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And you know why.
Uh, yeah.
Right. Hell yeah. And I'm sure some of their songs have popped up on my playlist, but it's not like it was probably I was so far into ska at
Right.
that
What
like
you were doing.
moment that I'm just like, they're good, this is fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I kind of
Right.
like
I'll
went
listen to
over
it.
it. But they're gonna be at Ska the Lot too, so I'm
Hell
gonna
yeah.
get a chance to see them live and really experience what they do and maybe get a fucking record or a t-shirt or something. So we'll see.
Hell yeah. What's Ska the Lot? What's the
It
lineup on that
is
bitch?
it's I can't list one of them, but we've got Mustard Plug, we've got Goldfinger, we've got Five Iron Frenzy. We've got one band that I'm super excited for. And then there's another one. There's like 5 or 6 bands
Yeah, you got Catch
attached to this.
22,
That's the other one.
uh
Yeah. Sullivan,
Sullivan, and the
yep.
boy, I can't read that.
Detective.
Detective?
Yep.
Okay. That's looks like a sick show.
Yeah.
I
I'm
love that for you.
super excited for this. Thank you so much, dude. Hell yeah. Nice.
Um,
Yeah. I'm really excited.
did you say
Plus,
what you give them?
actually no. Maybe. I think I said underrated because yeah, they've been around for a while, but I don't know. I just don't have enough
They're not
awareness,
on
so
your
they aren't
radar.
showing up. They're not on my radar. And if they're ska and not my radar, they need more awareness. So hey, let's throw out some more Mustard Plug. They're underrated.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Is that's our first underrated.
Is it?
I think so. I think most of them have been appropriately or
Appropriate
over.
or over? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, they're a little underrated. Let's get some more.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Sick.
All right. Next up. Damn, you're just losing flags all over the place, Tyler.
Oh, did the other one fucking
You're
fall? Oh, that's the
yeah.
first time that one fell, dude. That sucks. All right. I
Oh,
got to get better adhesive
yeah.
strips for that. But
Yeah, I guess.
all right. That's fine. I guess.
All right. Next one we got the Suicide Machines, another Michigan band hailing from Detroit.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. Maybe I did know that, but I'm too buzzed to remember.
And this is the band you were excited about for Scott a lot, the other one that you
This
didn't
is
want to
the band
mention.
I was excited about. Um, their song, "It's the End of the World as We Know It," and "I Feel Fine," one of my all-time favorites. "High Anxiety," great fucking song. "New Girl," one of their more popular ones. Um, they just recently did a Michigan run, and I'm super sad I wasn't able to go to it. I feel like in the last like year, we might have talked about it. Since we started this Riff Report. Now, I'm gonna give them underrated as well. I don't hear about these guys in normal conversation ever, and that makes me so sad because they fucking rip, dude. If we're talking ska punk, these guys should be on your list, and I wish more people knew about them. If you do know about them, great. I feel like they've got I don't know, maybe I just don't talk to enough people. I'm stuck around a bunch of like fucking death metal guys, and I don't get to talk about ska that often. Are you familiar with the Suicide Machines?
Am I?
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
great. I love that.
Uh,
Okay, well, we
I'm
should talk
I,
about them more.
I'm familiar with every band on this list.
All right, sick. Hell yeah.
I
Oh
wouldn't
yeah,
have
we were gonna
picked them
talk about that.
otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, these guys. I feel like we need more. We need more Suicide Machines, and maybe in certain other circles, other people. If I find more ska friends, they'll know. But I don't have enough ska friends, so right now they're a little underrated. I want to see more of them.
um, I like that rating because um I think I've heard them plenty just from
Uh-huh.
the industries that I'm into, but
Right.
I probably you wouldn't hear this band name be dropped by many people.
That's what I'm
Um,
saying.
but yeah, dude, these guys kick ass. I also didn't know that they were from Michigan. That's pretty fucking sick.
Right. Yeah.
So hell yeah.
Right.
All right. Last one, Tyler. Real big fish.
Dog. Okay, I'm a little conflicted because I love Real Big Fish, and I don't get to play them enough at work because they've got enough cuss words in their songs that's gonna piss some fucking people off. Because every time I fucking play Real Big Fish, there's a group of 6 that come in and they got 4 kids that are under the age of 8, and the song "Everybody Else Is an Asshole" comes on, and somebody's mad at me about it, and they're like, "Why are you playing songs with cuss words?" I'm like, "Hey, you're drinking in front of your kids. I'm not the problem. You're not the problem. Maybe just get over it, okay? They're going to be exposed to cuss words in the future. You're exactly who this
True.
song is talking about right now. So get off my dick. Um, I have to give these guys appropriately appropriate. Um, because great cover of an Aha track. Anytime that song comes on, "Take on Me" by Real Big Fish. I kind of prefer this version over the original version myself.
Absolutely.
Sell
Absolutely.
Out, Beer, fucking where is it? Hold on. She Has a Girlfriend Now. So funny.
Yep. Good one.
Everyone Else Is an
Every
Asshole. Fucking
everything
Everything
sucks.
Sucks. Brown Eyed Girl. Dude,
And
they're
dude,
just all great fucking songs.
Their Christmas EP is great too. I
I
think
don't
we
even think I've
talked
listened to it.
about. Oh no,
Did
we
we?
didn't. But no, we didn't. This has came out a long time ago. But it is
Okay.
on my Christmas playlist. I have "Skank for Christmas" and "Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer" and "Carol
Nice.
of Beers" on
Hell
my
yeah.
Christmas playlist.
You have to find that.
So
I'm not
good.
seeing it on
Oh, for real?
YouTube here.
Hap- Happy
Sucks.
Days. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. That does suck. But yeah, I'm giving them appropriate because you cannot talk about ska without talking about Real Big Fish. I can't, and I can't even give them overrated for that reason, which normally I might have, but I can't give up. I can't give them up like that. I can't betray them. Real Big Fish has held it down for me for so long, dude.
Yeah.
So good.
Well,
Yeah.
yep. I kind of agree with you, dude.
Right.
Um, maybe err on the side of overrated, but
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. They kind of teeter that edge because
yeah,
once again, you cannot talk about ska without talking about Real Big Fish. And it
true.
sounds like recently we got some news about them like kind of getting back together and doing some shit. Like there's a picture of the whole band. I think I saw it
Hmm.
on Instagram, but it sounds like they're gonna be making some moves again soon. So
All
I'm
right, maybe a
excited, dude.
tour in the future.
Maybe we'll see.
Hell yeah. Well, hell yeah, dude. Uh,
This was fun.
that was
Yeah,
fun, dude. I like getting your take of ska and the culture.
exactly. Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's the thing. On this riff report, I don't get to talk about ska that often because it's not as heavy. It's not as you know what I mean. And I feel like we kind of got like a little bit of a box that we end up getting into, but I'm a ska guy through and through. I can't, bro. Get a little slapping again. Yeah, I love it. I can't get enough of ska, so I'm gonna try and bring it up more when I can. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Throw it in. It's alternative, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, I will.
Well, hell yeah. Let's fucking wrap this
Let's
up
wrap
for the
this up. I gotta
night.
piss like a motherfucker, dude.
Well, hell yeah. Let's talk a
Sick.
little bit longer then. No.
No.
Uh,
Hell yeah.
thank you guys for watching, and please follow us on Instagram at the.riff.report. We're on YouTube at the Riff Report News. Hit that bell icon in the corner to get notified when we release new videos. And check us out on Tidal. We got playlists on there for your listening pleasures. We're putting out new
It's all for
episodes
you.
every Wednesday at 9 a.m. for your weekly news and releases, and after hours every Friday at 6 p.m., where we take things down a notch and chill
A
the
little
fuck out.
dimmer for you guys. Check it out.
Yeah. So for now, stay loud, stay angry, and we'll catch you in the pit.